Morning, everybody. That's when you're 70, heading to work, and it would be irresponsible of me if I didn't put in my 2 cents about what's going on politically nowadays. And I've never considered myself a very political person. I care about what I care about. And not until just recently have things really started to irritate me now. Now I'm irritated. You know, I'm a shooting channel. I like to go to the range. I like to take my daughter. I like my Second Amendment rights. And I live a pretty simple life. You know, I don't live above my means. But I'm going to tell you right now, what's had me irritated is this crap going on right now with this Supreme Court nominee and these allegations about his sexual misconduct and what have you. And my question is to everybody, Republicans, Democrats, Independents. I consider myself an independent. I vote for what I believe in. My question's simple. How much crap is the general public going to listen to? How much of your intelligence, integrity, morality are you going to allow a party of people, the Democratic Party, to how much of that are you going to allow them to tamper with and insult? That's my question. Because I don't know everybody that follows my channel. And I'll be honest with you, on my Facebook page, who are mostly my friends, people I went to high school with, college, whatever, family, I don't even know what some of their political preferences are, because I don't ask. I don't care. I don't bother them. They don't bother me. And that's fine. But I'm just curious to know how much of this crap the general public is going to accept anymore. Because to be quite honest with you, I'm not listening to it. Sorry, folks. Sorry. I'm not listening to it anymore. You know, I have a daughter. If anybody ever laid an angry hand, or even a hand, period, on my daughter, it wouldn't reach a police station. It wouldn't reach an FBI investigation. It wouldn't really reach anything other than me. Because I'll do life. I don't care. You're not going to touch my kid. You're not going to touch my daughter. That's just the way it is. For me. But now you've got women that are alleging 35-year-old incidents. Now a second woman, and possibly a third, who are alleging these sexual misconduct it's not rational. Now, granted, I understand that there's no time limit as to when you can make allegations about any type of I'm not even thinking straight. This has me so angry. There's no time limit to when you can make an allegation about sexual misconduct or rape or anything like that. But you should at least have corroborative stories. You should at least have witnesses. You should at least have times, dates, places. Because nothing is stopping anybody from going up to any stranger on the street and saying, "Oh, this guy here, he raped me, 45 years ago." Boom. End of story. You can do it. But if you don't have proof, a lot of good it's going to do you. So, without turning this into a half-hour-long video, which will make some of my followers real happy, I'm going to say one thing. I am going to register to vote under a particular political party for the first time since I've ever started voting. And I'm going to be registering myself as a Republican. Because when I look back on my almost 48-year history of politics, American history, recent modern American history, and I look at some of the wrongdoings and miscalculations and underhandedness and sneakiness and things that I just don't appreciate, the things that get me right at the base of my moral code, it's all been perpetrated by a Democratic Party. Going back to Ted Kennedy, this new clown, Ellison, Democrat, beats the crap out of his wife or girlfriend, and she has proof. Police reports, pictures, and to see the other Democratic members in Congress react to their own party's shortcomings and misdoings and whatever else you want to call them, and to see how they handle it, I've had it. Look, you want to live in a socialist country? United States isn't it. And it's not going to be divided either into halves. Okay? The bottom line is the United States of America is a capitalist country. It is not a socialist country. You want to live in a socialist country and get involved in the politics of that country, by all means, go. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a Republican now. And I urge anybody that agrees with my moral code, I encourage everybody, to do the same. And then go out and vote. Vote your heart. Vote your mind. And don't be irrational. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. All these movements, Me Too movement. Look, I got a daughter. Ain't nobody gonna touch my daughter. And that's a fact. Not a request. I'll issue my own judgment. on that. But don't bring something to me 10, 15, 20, 35 years later and tell me that now it bothers you. I don't want to hear it. You had your opportunity. Now you're not credible. Now you sound like a money-grubbing opportunist. You're afraid, you're fearful because the person you may be making these allegations against is a person of power? Well, on top of all that, then you're a coward too. Let the chips fall where they may. Judge Kavanaugh, he's gonna be appointed, and he will be Justice Kavanaugh. That's a given. I don't think anybody sees that any differently. But I think that anybody who is an American citizen, regardless of your political your political preference, the one thing that you have to keep in mind is that you are reaping the benefits of everything good that is happening right now in this country. But you're going to still complain about it. Colin Kaepernick, go fuck yourself. Nike, go fuck yourself. NFL, go fuck yourself. I'm going to start a movement. It's called the Go Fuck Yourself movement. Don't sit there and bask in the sunshine of all of the good that is occurring right now, thanks to our Republican party, and then turn around and slap the hands that are feeding you. Because ultimately, if you don't like it, get out. And while you're packing, go fuck yourself. Okay? Somebody said, it wasn't me, I wish it was, but it wasn't me, but I heard somebody say, President Trump didn't make the Democratic Party angry and crooked. He just exposed it. And it took a non-politician to do it. And people have been saying, rational people, intelligent people, have been saying this for decades, that this country needs to be run like a business. And finally, it is being run like a business. It's being run the way it has to be run. Up, run, down Main. It's being run the way it has to be run. Now, the Republican Party will sit there and keep taking it on the chin. They will continue to be moral and logical, and in my opinion, fair. And if they decided, you know what, it's way too much trouble, we are not going to have Kavanaugh on the Supreme Court, just because we'll find somebody just as, if not more perfect. They will. But it's in my opinion, and it's just an opinion right now, that there are more people like myself who think like I do, and some of my closest friends and colleagues and what have you, that won't allow the Democratic Party to ever take back control of anything in this government. Trump and his administration has exposed every crooked piece of shit so far, while at the same time they're trying to turn it around and make him look like the crooked one. Look, he's a multi-millionaire businessman. I'm sure not everything he's done in his life has been on the up and up. And he's not a politician. He's not holier than thou. He's no priest. But guess what? Not even the priests are priests. Not when they're bedding down with little boys. Okay? So, let's call a spade here. But he's turning this country around for the better. And he's doing it more and more every day. And the people that oppose everything he's doing, they don't want to be here anyway. They want to make the United States into something that it's not, that it's never been. So, while I've never really done this on my channel before, I'm going to ask you now for the first time. Number one, vote Republican. Number two, join the new movement that I'm starting. Hashtag go fuck yourself. Spread the word. I love you. Have a great day. It is the beginning of another long week. I'm going to see you guys again. I'm going to do a birthday video on Wednesday. Wednesday's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. All right? So y'all have a great weekend. Week. Have a great week. Bye.